I got poison! He's pulling his cock out!
Yes, all of that at the same time.
Emotion!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of VII Rebirth. You know me, always gotta test the soundboard as soon as I start a stream. It is what it is. I just can't get enough of those buttons sometimes. I promised myself I would only push one button, and then I ended up hitting like 4 of them. I'm a little addicted to it. Anyway, let's continue where we left off, shall we? We're going to Cosmo Canyon, and I brought an appropriate t-shirt for it, because there is no Planet B. I got my hippie attire ready to go, so I'm ready to commune with the planet. Partake of more of her wisdom. Is everything working right? Yeah, the microphone's good. Yeah. Alright, let's head over to Cosmo Canyon. Yeah, so I checked Going Gaga and I just couldn't. I couldn't find a way to get to that one area. So I guess we are just gonna have to come back later. It's that's a bit odd. But again, I guess it's really not that different from like the goblin thing where he said he'd call us or whatever. I guess we just gotta keep going for now. Cosmo Canyon. Checkpoint. We got forced off the chocobo. What's going on? What's up?
Hey, guys! It's me!
Dylan!
I'm back! Nanaki?
Bruh.
I can't believe it.
I knew it.
Bitch.
It really is you. We were so worried. Oh, come on.
He finally stopped hiding his voice.
Why don't you go pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen? Come on.
Somebody's gonna
Let
say
them
it.
through. They're good people. I promise. After all, they're the reason I'm here.
What in the hell was that?
What?
Hey guys,
Surprise,
it's
motherfucker.
me.
What the fuck?
What?
He's such a softie.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Real quick, gotta check something. An airship dropped these on us this morning.
Oh shit. More wanted
For
posters?
the terrorists who bombed those reactors. Huh. But I think we can say you had nothing to do with all that. Even if Nanaki hadn't vouched for you, it's obvious.
The new faces? Hell yeah,
Dylan!
dude! Let's go!
Welcome to the sanctum of
Son of a
Planetology,
bitch.
Cosmo Canyon.
Thank you, Kate Sith. Reeve's a real one, man. Fast travel unavailable. Rent 13 out of party. Party selection locked. New Queen's Blood players, of course. Don't give a fuck about that, but... Oh, the music's kicking in. Let's go. Dude, I've been so fucking hyped to get here, low-key. It's one of my favorite places in the OG FF7. So I was really looking forward to this.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
The music is so good.
Please, head inside.
Anything else?
If you see anything suspicious, do let us know. Welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
Happy to be here, buddy.
Watch over the veil.
My pleasure. Are you about to head out on patrol?
Yeah. Look after this place while we're gone.
I will. You be careful out there, and may the planet keep you.
That windmill generates energy for us. Its output pales in comparison to that of a Mako reactor. But it's more than enough. There, it allows us to make grain and power our survey team's vehicles, among other things. Every day, our producer gets divvied up to satisfy all our needs.
Self-sustaining community.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
It's such a relief to know that he's okay.
Did you see that scar over his eye? I don't know what he's been through, but it must have been bad.
Oh wow, he didn't have that.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
Owe the planet a debt of gratitude for that. We should make an offering.
So Red didn't have that scar before he left here. He got it from something Hojo probably did to him. Or maybe when he was captured. They never did explain how Nanaki got captured by Shinra anyway in the first place. Oh my god, that barrel has no weight to it whatsoever.
That windmill generates energy for us. Its output pales in comparison to that of a Mako.
Oh, that one over there.
You are more than welcome here in
You
the
see that wanted poster? Pictures look nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
Kate's not gonna tell him, huh?
Step right up, folks. We've got top quality antiques at prices that can't be beat. No, sir.
We got solemn prayers going on here for the planet.
As such, the life with which he has blessed us,
Know this.
that must one day be returned. To nurture your spirit is to nurture the spirit of the planet. And so, I am show your gratitude for the planet's gifts. Not neglect your studies, nor your prayers.
So many overlapping conversations sometimes.
You will find true fulfillment.
Amen, brother. We must be one with the planet.
Every day, I give thanks to the planet. What an upstairs.
I mean, it shouldn't be any surprise why I like this place so much. I'm such a fucking hippie.
A nice reward. Thank you so much. Mom, look, I got some candy.
To nurture your spirit is to nurture the spirit.
I'm such a hippie, it really shouldn't be a surprise why I like this place. I'd love to come to a place like this, IRL.
All of the items we offer are handcrafted by the Vale's most skilled artisans.
Dum, 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 dum.
Our fabulous designs have been infused with prayers to the planet.
Don't miss out on this chance to carry a blessing of the planet with you wherever you go.
Gotta sell those souvenirs to all the tourists. Take their money.
Avalanche wanted and alive. They've certainly made a name for themselves, haven't they?
For themselves and for us. In the public's eyes, planetologists and Avalanche are one and the same.
Oh shit.
I doubt we need to worry about Shinra up and attacking Cosmo Canyon at one moment. Though that would complicate my research.
Oh god, I hope that doesn't happen. Shinra better leave this place alone, man. What the hell is that? Oh, is that where Cosmo Candle's gonna be, maybe? The big campfire? I guess it's not an ever-burning fire. It's not like always lit in this version. It's going where the wind takes me. Where the road takes me. Dude, the music is so good. They kept it so true to the original. It's fucking awesome. I'm trying like not to smile so uncontrollably huge, but like I can't help it. I'm so happy to finally be here. I have had it on the back of my mind this entire playthrough. I'm just like, dude, I can't wait for Cosmo Canyon. Like, I really do love this place. Holy shit. You can stand really close to the edge. Look at this gorgeous view. I gotta take one of this. Okay, you hide party like this. And then... Oh, I almost got the torch out of the way. Close enough though. And you hide menu like this. Oh Jesus, why does it reset the... Dude, I really want to go on a fucking road trip now. Like, I really want to revisit the Grand Canyon now after seeing this. I've only been there once. It was a helicopter tour, but it was magnificent. Also gotta check out more of Arizona. Only really been to like Nevada. And I mean that's pretty much it. I only had a layover in Arizona once before and that was pretty much it. Oh wait. Trying to get Cloud to look a certain way. There we go. Hide menu. Take one of him for good measure. Look at Tifa's gorgeous hair. The detail on that. Also that leather, just her strap on her shoulder. Look at that. The clothing and everything. Maybe FF14's next graphics update in 10 years will make our characters and our clothing look like that. Because it's still nowhere near that quality. But still. Let's get the hell out of here. Much as I do want to explore the place, I don't want the entire stream to be just slow-mo walking through the whole thing. The music is making me choke up when accompanied with this scenery. Like just seeing how much how well they recreated this place, how much justice they did it. Along with the music, it's making me a little emotional. Like I don't even not that I was like even averse to where the story may or may not be going, because it's, you know, the fact that it's different. I've never been averse to it. But I really don't care now. Like, if it ends up being drastically different from the original game story, I'm just glad to see this place be remade. Like, it's a dream come true, honestly, to see this place get remade. I don't even care where the story goes now. I'm just like, this is amazing right here. In before Shinra attacks and destroys it, right? I can just imagine people watching this with that knowledge, if that ends up happening, and then they're going, you know, he doesn't know, Pepe laugh, él no sabe, él no sabe. Heck. Path of Futility, what was this called? The Torch. Valley of Reception. It's the first time I actually look at the little zone names. I have not done this for any other town. The Path of Futility, is it because it's a loop right here or something? What is this? Excuse me.
Fellow Bugenhagen has forbidden anyone from entering.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that means we'll be back here for MSQ. Dude, Nanaki's... his voice, he went from Mufasa to fucking Simba real fucking quick, man. It's just... That dude definitely de-aged like 20 years, his voice. It's definitely, like, they're definitely taking advantage of the fact that the choice to do that with his voice is definitely like a reference to the fact that in his torch elevator. Oh, that's cool. By his species standards, he's still a teenager. He's supposed to be 48, but by his species standards, that makes him like 16 in terms of like how long they live, basically. I talk to you.
You must be Nanaki's friends. He's gone up to the observatory, if you're wondering. You must be Nanaki's friends. He's gone up to the observatory, if you're wondering.
The elevator is currently undergoing maintenance. Hey man, something stuck in my throat there. What do you have to say about this, Chadley? What's up?
We're at the Cosmo Canyon, Cloud. A
Yes!
long-standing dream of mine has finally come true.
Me too!
Planetology rejects our Mako-consuming society, insisting that we have much to learn about this world. And now, we have the opportunity to share in their planetary knowledge.
Hell yeah, dude. Chadley's with me, man. He's a real one. A dream that we share was to see this place. 100%. I realize the last intel we have left to get in this area is just a proto-relic, which I'm guessing is just not available to us because... Oh no, Gongaga's was available until the last one. I don't know. The game structure's changed a bit since the beginning. It's not quite predictable anymore how it's gonna go. But at least for the open world stuff, you know? Like, we're still waiting on that phone call to go back to Corel and all that. Maybe, my prediction for that is that the Goblin's gonna call us when we get the character he wants for the final one. I bet it's gonna be someone we don't have. Like, it's probably gonna be Vincent or Sid that has to do that last trial in Corel, in the desert. I bet. I don't know, but I'm betting. Allows an ally to follow the leader's attack command without... Oh yeah, this. I never really... This existed in Remake and I never used it. Poison and Petrify. Hell yeah. Jump! We can be Estinian now. Fucking Dragoon. Oh, hold on. I want this. Guildmaster. Yes, please. I want more as soon as possible. I'll take this now, though.
I wish you all the best in your ongoing hunt for world intel.
Right on, man. Too bad Chadley carries his own soundtrack because it's fucking muting the Cosmo Canyon's epic theme, man.
Hey, is Fella Bugenhagen gonna come down today?
Oh, hello. Heading out somewhere? Yes, actually. Wanted to make
Did we go up there already? Yes, we talked to these fools. Oh, we didn't go.
If you wish to deepen your understanding of the planet, you should participate in the River of Lights.
That sounds awesome. What is that? The River of Lights.
I don't need to worry about Shinra up and attacking Cosmo. That will come from my research.
Any place that values sustainability and harmony with nature and the planet is okay by me. More than okay, but it just sounded better to say it that way. I don't know. I was looking for a word that would sound just, you know, that would make that sentence ring kind of good. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's awesome. Something I always appreciated about Bugenhagen in the original FF7 was the fact that he thought humanity could find a way forward in living in harmony with and sustainably with the planet without having to necessarily shun modern technological advances. Like, he could appreciate man's ingenuity and technology just as much as nature.
Choices made long ago. We must focus our efforts on the future, on ensuring that the canyon and the people here remain safe.
I stopped here to say all that because I figured something might happen if I go into the inn. Oh shit, yeah, the MSQ marker's right there. Well, maybe that means go up there though. I don't know. But then these fuckers just kept talking and I feel like I just missed an important conversation. Oh wait, there's an easy fix for this. PS5, lend me your strength. I hope that's enough. Let's see what happened. Oh, damn it. Oh, someone's pregnant? Okay, now that was a different conversation over there. This one says, have you heard about Avalanche's crimes? They're wanted posters for them all over Cosmo Canyon.
To think that such violence would be perpetrated under the banner
Oh.
of Planetology, it turns my
Yeah, I mean, it gives a bad name to the people who... Because it's not a good look, honestly, yeah. Using violent means to promote a message like peace and harmony with nature and the planet, that's That is 100% hypocritical, yeah. We are part of nature as much as everything else. Committing an act of violence against another human being is committing an act of violence against nature itself. Some people might not want to see it that way, but it is what it is. We came from the same place as other animals and plants and trees, like, we're all star stuff. We all came from stardust, so it's all one and the same. Fellow Bugenhagen told us to leave them be, and this is what we get for our inaction. The Bugenhagen said not to go after Avalanche for giving Planetology a bad name or whatever. We should have done something when we had the chance. That was before we started blowing up Mako reactors, okay. And killing people. There's no point lamenting choices made long ago. Yeah, that was an important conversation. Let's focus our efforts on the future, on ensuring that the canyon and people here remain safe. Man, they're so foreshadowing Shinra attacking this place. I'm so sad that that might happen now. But at the same time, I'm really happy to see that there are actual long-term ramifications and consequences to what Barrett's Avalanche cell actually did in Midgar. It's not just something that, like, the rest of the world ignores or completely forgets about or never even heard of. Like, in FF7, after you blow up the 2 Mako reactors, nobody really fucking talks about that shit anymore again until the very end when Kate Sith tells Barrett, you know, what about the people you killed? You know, it's when you revisit Midgar and Barrett shows a little bit of apathy with the people who might die from Diamond Weapon attacking it, and Kate Sith calls him out on it, and he brings up the Mako reactor explosion. But like before that point, for the rest of the game, none of the NPCs talk about or give a shit about any of that, about the 2 Mako reactors that get blown up. They don't. People act like it didn't even happen. Like only people of Midgard care. Everybody else in the rest of the world, they're like, yeah, what? We never heard of that. What? When realistically, it would be worldwide news, with the number of people that died from those explosions, and yeah, like it would be a big deal, a big enough deal for at least more than just the people in that sector to give a fuck. Like that news would at least make it to a few neighboring cities, even if maybe not the whole world. But with Shinra's dominating, how would I say it, like, their dominating presence, and because it does affect them directly, I think it would still make worldwide news, realistically. Oh, that's cool. Did you guys see that? The timer actually paused. I was looking at it as I was saying those last few words, and I was like, why is it grayed out? And then I moved this, and it started moving again. It's too bad when I BRB, I don't pause the game. Otherwise, I think it would do that. Did it do it because I did this? Or is it just if you sit long enough in the pause menu, it stops the timer? The game timer, I mean, in the bottom left. But I'm guessing it doesn't stop if you're like this. And this is how I AFK. So it's like, oops. Anyway, but yeah, I was saying I like that Bugenhagen appreciates human ingenuity and technology as much as nature. Like he's definitely my type of dude in that respect, that we recognize that there is a way forward without having to go back to living like cavemen again. Like that isn't, we don't have to take that extreme for humanity, and we can't too. Our population has changed too much, and the planet itself has changed too much. It's just not feasible at all for us to go back to that. Though we might be forced to if we continue our, you know, collision course with nature at this rate that we're going to. It'll fucking probably be forced on us anyway. But I mean, if we want to avoid that, we don't have to like give up modern conveniences and technology. We just have to they're already there. I've already said it before. We just have to apply and develop further, much further, sustainable renewable energy sources. That's it. And then we can keep our fancy gadgets. It's that easy. The only reason you don't see technological advancements when it comes to renewables and sustainable energy sources is because there's no profit to be made in those. That's literally it. So it's like if anybody's like, oh, but you know, you can't, the batteries suck or this sucks. It only sucks because no money's going into it. No money or resources is going into developing those technologies to make them better so they're actually, you know, good and decent. When people criticize like renewable energy technologies, it's like no one's developing them because there's no profit to be made off those. That's it. So far, you can still only sell that shit to hippies. It's not a big enough demographic yet. We have electric cars now, sure, step in the right direction, but when you charge them, where do you think the electricity is coming from? Power plants that run off fossil fuels. Same shit. Not much of an upgrade, if any. That music! The music that plays in Advent Children! I heard it. Let me say here.
The starlit night is yours.
Yes, please. Oh, that's what I should do the next time I go out to someplace like this. Stay out late at night and be able to see the stars without any light pollution. Out in the middle of the desert at night. Could be kind of scary, but it could be kind of cool too. Yeah, no time. The starlit.
We've hosted many noteworthy guests, including Professor Gast himself.
Oh shit! Professor Gast was here. That must have been obviously a really long time ago. Let's do it. 2 legs, nothing to it. Oh, I wonder what this song is. Oh my god, it's the song that plays when you get on the boat from Junon to Costa del Sol in the original FF7. We already heard it in this game earlier. Where did it play? Oh, fuck, I forgot. But yeah, it's because it's named that way because it's, you know, it's a goofy, sort of funny theme song that plays well. Everyone's in disguise, including Red 13 wearing a fucking Shinra uniform. Just like he did in this game too, when he looked like Chester Cheeto. Literally, with the way they covered his eye, the helmet, he really looked like the mascot for Cheetos, man. All right, let's do it. I forgot what the song played in this game though. It didn't play at that point, did it? Pretty sure it played well after the Costa del Sol. Can't remember where. Yeah, this one. This is good. Did I just miss a? I think I did. Oops, I was not paying attention. God, this is hard. This is so bad. You know what throws me off too? Is I use the sound as a bit of a cue. Sound is a bit of a cue, and there's notes that you don't have to hit, that Cloud hits. It throws me off so bad. Like, you'll hear him playing the piano when you're not doing anything. This is gonna take a lot of practice, this one. Jesus Christ, we're gonna be here a while. I might actually have to slow this one down, yeah. This one might be better at lower speed. That was horrible. I still got a B? They know it's fucking hard. They know it's hard, so they didn't make it that hard to reach the A. Thank God. Okay, let's slow it down and try it again. I gotta actually focus and not talk. I hate it when debris lands on my glasses and it lands exactly in front of where my pupil is, or needs to be to like what I'm focusing on. It's like, ow. RNG in real life is just as bad as in-game, man. Okay. Focus! So much going on. Jesus fuck, my thumbs cannot. So fucking, this one is insanely hard. Holy shit. Strap in, we ain't leaving until we get the A, man. We're here. My thumbs want to go in the same direction constantly. So, and there's a lot of notes that require them going in different directions. It's hard. Different directions at the same time. Just to clarify. Dude, there's just so much going on. Holy fuck. I can't. I keep losing the order, like... This is so fucking hard. Holy shit, we're barely improving. That middle part is insane, man. There's so much going on, my eyes cannot keep up. It's so fucking hard. I love this minigame though. That's why I keep trying. It's just like the chocobo one. The flying one we did earlier. But I like this one more. Anything musical. dancing is one of my main hobbies in real life. And forms of exercise. Never taken up an instrument before. Well, I've attempted a few. When I was like a kid though, they were literally for college or school elective stuff. It was never like because I was fully into it or whatever, like I really wanted to. I was just like one of those, you have to do this in high school. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll try guitar. I'll try drums. I tried drums in elementary and middle school. I think mostly just elementary. And then guitar in high school. Never stuck with either one because I never really got into them. So far, dancing is the only musical hobby I've stuck with. Jesus fucking Christ, I can't tell which order to push that in. With your gut, I gotta say, the best thing to do for me, this is mostly for myself, I think the best thing to do whenever there's just an overwhelming number of notes queued up like that is to just kind of move your thumbs. Like, you can't think, you gotta just act. You gotta just move your thumbs. You gotta just go, basically. Learning which notes pertain to like the sounds in the song too, it helps. Like obviously the lower notes are the left side. So your ears definitely help too, as they should. What kind of musical minigame would it be if the sound didn't help, right? It's just about learning which notes makes what sounds. Which notes make what sounds, basically. And that kind of helps. Jesus! They definitely won't be calling me 88 Fingers Leon anytime soon, that's for sure. Yeah, it's getting bored back there. You know what I just noticed too? Something else I just noticed also was that you don't lose your combo if you at least make the attempt to get a note, even if it's way off. So like, I think I'm making it harder for myself by being OCD about like, well, being kind of perfectionist about waiting for the note to get to the end. I think as long as it's lit up with the little marker going across it, you'll keep your combo if you hit it, and that might actually result in a better score maybe. Like if you hit it early, I bet you get a bad. And then when I've hit it like when it's somewhere in the middle says good, And great is when it reaches the very end, right? That's where the bulk of the points come from. You still have to go for greats whenever you can. But I think when it gets fucking crazy, I should just settle for good and just move the sticks and just just fucking like I should just wiggle the sticks around and hope for the best. Spray and pray, basically. Piano edition.
Bruh.
I got 2 left thumbs. Or 2 right thumbs, either way. We are gonna be here a while. I keep hovering at the same score. I'm not improving. It's fucking hard. I wish I could move the user interface to the center of the screen, honestly. Having it off to the side like this is not ideal. I wouldn't make it that much easier, but it'd feel more comfortable. Constantly feeling like my neck is turned to the left is not ideal. Even if it's only slight. I could probably move the window on my Streamlabs OBS, but we need to be full screen. My immersion. Wrong thumb, man. Even just trying to go for the notes without the timing is hard. I still can't. Imagine if they made you hit every single note, though. You think there'll be a hard mode for all the songs after, where like you have to hit every single note you hear in the song? So close. So close. We're inching our way there. Slowly but surely. This is such a cozy place too. I love this hotel lobby so far. I'm simping hard for Cosmo Canyon. Those are not at the same time. There's always too much going on there. I just can't. It's getting there. Still not quite. Some more focus. Powering up. Never get the order right for that one. I don't know how it goes. Wasn't really my fault. The dead zone was a little bit. I don't know how to call it, but like. Damn, this is really, really fucking hard. Is this the last one? Or was there still another one on his list? When we turned in the last one, I can't remember if there was 2 or 1 song left. If there's one more after this, holy shit. are a lot of times where I can envision what I'm supposed to do, but my thumbs just don't listen. They still want to go like their own way. Like, it's really hard to get them to go in different directions at the same time. This must be what newer dancers mean when they say they have 2 left feet. I never understood that saying before. I get it now. Even when I was new to dancing, I still didn't quite get what they meant. Which, yes, I was horrible when I started. Who isn't? Like, I'll hit the right note on the wrong thumb, basically. Like that. And then I'll fall behind and miss a shit ton of notes. And it's over. God damn, I just cannot break that ceiling. I keep getting the same scores over and over. I still love the cozy vibe of this lobby though. I felt like I improved. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. 60 points away.
What? What? What the fuck?
Just... Yeah, I have way too much different shit on there. I couldn't even find the buttons I was looking for on the soundboard. I can't believe how close I was. Wrong order. Oh shit. Okay, we're getting consistently higher. I wonder if it's better. I want to try something. I might be making this harder for myself than it needs to be. If this works, it's cheesing it. I doubt it'll work, but... No, okay. Oh, I can't just retry. Whatever. Like, you can't just drag the thumbstick across to where you want to go, basically. That's what I wanted to see if I could do. That would have been a scummy way of winning, though. Okay, I gotta try to restart or something. Okay, you can restart by doing that, okay. I was like, there's no way I'm getting it now. There's a metronome in the background, right? And it comes back whenever... Oh, I got it! I didn't think I got it! Holy shit!
What? What?
Son of
What
a
the fuck?
bitch.
Bullshit.
Do bullshit.
I got it.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Holy shit! I didn't think I'd get it that try. I thought it was still like a ways off, you know. God damn. Where's the? Oh, there's what I'm looking for. Phew. Holy shit, man. That one was fucking hard. I was so laser focused on that last attempt. I was aware of how it was just like, I had serious game face on that shit. Oh my god. That was crazy. I definitely want to play this off stream now. Like I want to like master this minigame. Like 100%. It really has inspired me to like want to take up playing instruments in FF14 now, because it's very similar. Learn how to actually like play a song without using like a bot to play a song for you. Those would be nice just to see though, how a performance looks, if it lets you see that, but you know. But I'd like to actually learn how to play a song manually. Like I've seen some FC mates in the past practice a lot. Like they just get stuck on doing that for like several days, and then they actually get really fucking good.
There's no finer sound
Obviously.
in all the world.
That's what
than
practice
the voice
does.
of
But like they get really. There is one more. Oh my god. Guys, I am so sorry. When we reach that last one, especially if it's a good song, it's probably gonna take up like a whole hour. Like, just look at how long that one took. The next and final one is definitely gonna take, and it's probably in Nibelheim, isn't it? Because Nibelheim is where we're going after this, if it follows the OG's path. It's gonna be some shit hard song in Nibelheim, yeah. Fucking hell. We're gonna be there a fucking hour or two. But I relish the challenge. I love musical minigames.
mellifluous melodies are all the more pleasing when played on the piano. Thank you for sharing such joy with the world. I hope you will enchant us with even more splendid performances in time.
You son of a bitch.
That's right. It's like, a lot of you probably saw that and thought, is he okay? Is he having a seizure or something? Like, is this guy all right? Like,
what? What?
I'm all right though, I promise. I just, I really felt that victory just now. That was quite something. And I'm very happy I did it. I got an A on that. I want to go for the star rank eventually. I do wonder if they will add like a hard mode where you have to play every single note though. Some told me they won't, but that would be interesting. As you can hear, there's plenty of notes he plays that you don't actually have to do anything for. You know, there was a lot of moments like that where you see me just doing like dit, 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 and he's going dit, 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 like he's doing a bunch of notes that we're not seeing at all that you don't have to like press. Also, I mean, that part of the Cosmo Canyon theme song is very, like, empowering feeling, too. So that was a perfect moment to just be like... as I claim the reward for that. The real reward is this fucking view, though. Why is there not a first-person view toggle? I swear to God. Square Enix, you need to fix this. Somebody better make a mod on the PC version for a first-person view, because, like, Jesus. FF14 has built-in first-person mode toggle. Like, come on. Do I just not know the button? Am I supposed to like... Is this just a button I haven't pressed? No, like I'm trying everything. There's nothing there. I'm saving after that, and it's time for my break. That took like 15 to 20 minutes, probably a little bit more. I do apologize for that. I do try to stay focused on the story, but this is my first playthrough, and I want to get the full experience, and that's part of it. I really like the piano minigame, and I'm gonna set aside time for it. I don't give a shit. I'm doing it. Enjoy the view. I'll be back later. Remember, there is no planet B. I got this t-shirt off some hippie movement I can't even remember anymore now. This was on Facebook or something.
Bruh.
You son of a bitch. Dylan! You son of a bitch.
There we go. Glad I came back during the crux of the song there. The crescendo or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. I need to learn more musical terminology, man. Told you, I like to dance. That's about it. I haven't never stuck with an instrument. Just didn't have enough interest. I never tried the piano before, though. I'm starting to get an interest in it now. Thanks to this game, I gotta say. It's actually making me start to consider it quite a bit. Like, damn, you know, the piano could actually be a really, really nice and pleasant instrument to learn to play. Was that where the... Oh, wow. Whoever was sitting here eating this meal right here saw my shenanigans when I was flying around down there getting the remnant wave tower and everything. Yeah. It's over... There it is. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Dude, during the break, I was like... I have the house to myself for a couple days, so I was running around just screaming, going, yeah! I was like, not only because of my accomplishment with the song or whatever, but I just can't believe this is real, man. It's still hard to process that this game exists sometimes. Like, I was just thinking to myself during the break, looking at all this and thinking about what we've seen so far, and just thinking, wow, they actually remade this. Like, they actually recreated this and blew my expectations out of the water. It's a fucking amazing. I can't believe it exists still. They recreated a huge chunk of my childhood. A very special chunk of my childhood. In a brilliant way. It's a little overwhelming. I love this place.
By the boundless grace of the planet.
May the planet grant
May we
you
enjoy our lives in this meal before us. That's gonna be my prayer from now on. By the boundless grace of the planet, may we enjoy our lives and this meal before us.
to the Great Mother for the pleasure of sharing her bounty with others. Great Mother, we thank you for your blessing.
This is a religion I can actually get behind.
Great Mother, thank you for your blessing. May the planet
That's cool.
grant you a deep and restorative slumber.
We'll say that too. Sleep is the most important thing you can do for your health, so may the planet grant you a deep and restorative slumber. That's what it was.
So beautiful.
I know, right? Cosmo Canyon's amazing. She knows what's up. Like a Kid McCandy story.
From erosion caused by the life stream itself.
Okay, it's kind of hard to navigate in here with the map. It doesn't help at all. Oh, by the way, did I call it or what? like, the diversity is insane here. It is not at all like the OG Cosmo Canyon in the sense where, like, everybody is, like, they kept some of the clothing style, but they also had a new clothing styles with these guys. And not everybody just looks like a straight up Native American. There's a huge diversity of people here.
You're right. Funny considering how long we've been a couple.
Yeah, so I imagine that's what they did with, I don't want to interrupt that song that's playing right now, it's important. But I imagine this is what they did with Dawn Trail. Like when you go to Tuliolo or something, like the whole area is like themed around Central or South America, but the people will be like, it's just going to be a humongous diversity of people there, so it doesn't just look like one culture, basically. That seems to be the...
If you're wondering where the name Sildra comes from, it's a legendary dragon featured in local tales.
Their way of getting around, like, controversy for political correctness and cultural sensitivity. I don't know the lyrics, but this music plays most prominent in various parts of Advent Children, but it's most prominent in the very beginning when it's recapping the FF7 story, the original game story. That's where it's most that's where it's the most prominent for sure. Hold on, we haven't gone that far. I just remembered. Load, because the game time, the game time clock. I'll pick up those things again. Don't worry. There, that reset it. Oh, we get to pick this up again too. I love that you can just do that to exploit farming materials. That's great.
Boundless grace of the planet. May we enjoy our lives and this meal before us.
So beautiful.
There's nothing else here.
It said that these caves were formed.
Where's that music coming from anyway? The Advent Children music. It just starts playing as you go over to this room for some reason. But there's no real source. Or is it these guys? Are they singing this? Oh, I guess they are. Wow.
If you're wondering where the name Sildra comes from, it's a legendary dragon featured in local tales.
I'm glad they finally acknowledged, or, you know, the name Sildra. Praise be. I want to listen to it. This game is beautiful and amazing. I love it. Tifa just did a hard stare at us right now and then turned around. That's kind of funny. Alright, I want to keep listening to it, but I also want to explore the rest of the canyon before we run out of time.
So beautiful.
What is this called? The Starlit? The bar? The hotel bar.
Welcome to the Sildra Inn.
Like the concert at the Royal Court.
ghost. Think they pulled it off? I mean, you were there. More importantly, we need to commit ours is the most storied establishment in the thing.
So this is the famous cave hotel.
Have you heard about this?
Okay, so we've explored all this. Cosmo Canyon is now, or the Cosmo Candle is now called the Torch. We weren't allowed over here yet. Came up here. I'm gonna do a once over of this just to make sure I didn't like just rush past anything, but I think it's just a wall, right? Wow. Oh yeah, I had the elevator. Right. Yeah, I needed that reminder. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was also dwelling on some of the things I said before I went to break during the previous segment. There was something I wanted to comment back on. There was two things, but I can't remember one of them. One of them that I can remember though was about where I said that there was no profit to be made in investing in the development of renewable energy sources and all that. I mean, I probably just felt like I didn't have to say it, but if anyone's wondering why that is, why it's not profitable, it's something I said a few streams ago about scarcity and abundance. Scarcity equals profit, in short, to put it very bluntly. And renewable energy sources and sustainability and abundance is the opposite of scarcity. You can't make money off abundance, basically.
Is a gift given to
It's as simple as that. That's why renewable energy sources and all that don't take off. That's why they've been rolled out so super slow. Because there's just no profit in... There's no profit in it, because if you... I mean, you wouldn't have an electric bill anymore. If all of our infrastructure had been switched over to renewables and we had so much that there would be no reason to charge for it. It would be drastically reduced or non-existent. Why would power companies want that? Like, it's that simple. So it's not that hard to see why. You can't sell people water, not yet. Let's just wait till the oceans and other water sources get polluted enough or dry up enough from global warming, and then water will be like gold once it's scarce. So yeah, that's what it is. I figured I should explain that just because some people might be like, what, you know, someone might, what do you mean it's not profitable, you know? So I'm elaborating. So there it is. It's not profitable because it creates abundance, and abundance, you can't make money off that. That's why electric cars still run on fossil fuels. Because of the power plants that charge them.
I'm sorry, but the elevator is currently undergoing maintenance.
He's just like, can't do it, bro. I can't wait to use these elevators. Yeah, so the other thing I wanted to comment on, I can't really remember. If it comes back to me though, I think it was more to do with the game story. Or something else I'd seen here.
Yet beyond the hardships, happiness awaits.
That isn't guaranteed, but...
Golden Age, our tour of the Veil thus far, has no doubt called to mind many emotions and experiences. Let us take a moment to reflect on them now, through regular
happiness isn't guaranteed, even if you suffer through the hardships. But, Gamba? What is life if not a giant gamble, right? A gamble that if you...
After receiving
Try your hardest to survive and endure the hardships of today. Tomorrow will bring happiness.
Beyond the hardships,
Not guaranteed, it's just a gamble.
crazy to think
But a lot of us still think it's worth it. This is why we keep trying. And not die. To stay alive. Magnata Books. I cannot read all the conversations, there's just too much. Which I'm fine with, it's, you know.
The home of planetology is the perfect place to refine your abilities.
Don't mind if I do. Sure. Why not? Wish I could zoom this thing out more, just like the map. I wish I could just zoom out one more time, but I never can. Why Squeenix? Who's the technical director of this game? I almost said Nomura. Tetsuya Nomura, but then I was like, no, he's a creative director. Who's the technical director? I want to have a few words. Why can't you let us zoom out just one more time on all these? On this and the map. What's this? I'll take stat boosts over new abilities any day. I like passive buffs. That's a little bit better. 8 by 30. Yuppie. I think the next one I'll get is this one. Or maybe this one.
May the planet bless you with wisdom.
Namaste? I've never actually looked up what the hell that means. Some fucking hippie I am. Let me see. I'm a fake ass poser hippie, man. Religious and secular culture come together in the increasing use of namaste, pronounced namaste. In English, the term is associated with both Hinduism and yoga. The word comes from Sanskrit and literally means bowing to you, or I bow to you, and is used as a greeting. Oh, shit. Then why do I hear so many people use it as a farewell instead?
No other store has this
I don't always
dedicated to
necessarily hear it used as a greeting as much as a farewell. I guess it's interchangeable and people kind of just do both or something. It's nice to finally know what it means though. Fake hippie confirmed, yes. I'm a poser. I'm hippie in the sense that I care about our only home, at least for now. The only planet we have and all that stuff, but I don't necessarily get into the whole the whole spiritual side of it, you know? I do yoga, but it's just for stretching my muscles to stay healthy. I don't actually like burn incense and sit there going home, you know what I mean? Like meditating. I do meditate, but not around like a religious thing or anything, and nothing to do with like paying homage to our great mother, the planet, like they're saying here and all that. So.
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here.
What the fuck did that mean? I was being judged? What the hell, lady? I was being judged on whether or not I was allowed to shop here. Okay, so we missed some weapons apparently. Oh, this one. Where the hell was this? This is the first weapon I've missed. Maybe it was from a minigame. Actually, I think it was. I think there was some minigame that I said, fuck that, I'm not doing it, and it was the red megaphone was the reward for it, that's why. It wasn't actually a missed treasure chest, like most weapons. Because if you're wondering why I'm saying all this, it's because the game deliberately said if you miss a weapon, it'll appear in the next shop. So, alright, I'll take it just to have it, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Can afford one more now. Still not on sale, but do we really need it though? Yeah, I'll do what I did last time. I'll have 4, and then if there's one on sale, we'll get a 5th one.
Better watch how you wield those things now.
Do as we do.
Don't worry, I wield my weapons responsibly. Thank you very much. Hey, Tifa. Alright. Wait, where's the item shop? Oh, you gotta go upstairs. There's 2. Just bump that fool out of the way.
Onyx, liniments, filters. We have everything you need to cure what ails you.
Yeah, I like that they kept the clothing style, but they diversified the people. Just to not step on any toes, you know? Well, finally. Why did it take them so long to start selling these? I'll take like 10, sure. The toads were back in going gaga, for fuck's sake. But yeah, just to be politically correct and culturally sensitive, quote unquote, whatever. They diversified the people, but they still kept the clothing style and stuff. I like that. Yeah, it's exactly how I imagined it outside.
They're so good they'll send your taste buds straight to the cosmos.
And they can, you know, they can get away with it by saying that a lot of them are also tourists.
Come on, take a look around.
Which they are. And it's believable in this world. Yeah. Like, it's believable that there would be tourists in a place like this for sure. Extravagant earrings embedded with materia fragments. Oh, increases magic power by 10%. Finally, an upgrade to this. I guess Aerith will like those. Sure. Talisman said to have once been in daily use among the ancients. Oh, magic defense. Spirit. Okay.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
Blessings of the
Right on.
planet be upon your cooking with our one-of-a-kind seasoning.
You got some turmeric in there, some cumin, ginger root.
It's really nice.
How about some DMT? Oh wait, no, that's not seasoning. That's
You suck, bruh.
I was just channeling, as we were talking about hippies and all that. I was channeling and Namaste. I was channeling what's his name from GTA San Andreas, the Truth. That hippie guy named the Truth. Oh shit, we're heading the right way. Hold on. Shit, I was like, whoa, no. We still got more to see, I think. Or did we actually see everything already? Okay, so we saw this. Can't go down there. Elevator stuff. There was another elevator over here. Okay, I think that is everything, yeah. Wait, no, where's the material shop? I missed that.
Pretty clever the way they built everything around
That's weapons. Material shop, there it is. The guy's still asleep behind the counter?
Something about this looking at each
Almost.
makes me feel sick.
He had his head tilted over like he was bored as shit.
Right. How can I be of service?
You can't be of service. I got everything I need.
Thanks for the business.
See, it's a nice callback. He's not asleep, but he's almost asleep, and they made it clear with the yawning and shit. Square Enix is like, we got you. We know what you were expecting. We'll give you a nod and a wink.
I'm gonna become a whole new...
You heard of Phoenix Peak?
Cosmo salt. You can add
Wait, what? Hold on, what?
a dash of the planet's grace and delicious.
Phoenix feces? I had to take a picture of that. Who was saying that?
I can't even. I have no words.
I know, right? This place is amazing. I totally get that. Shit, I don't know who said that.
After receiving the gift of life, you must
Damn it.
indulge in
Whatever.
sorrows.
Phoenix is feces.
I'm gonna Phoenix whole new me here.
Hopefully they're great for your health, but it looks like they're sold out.
I don't know who it is. It sounds really fucking quiet. Somebody around here.
Blessings of the planet be upon your cooking.
Every day for the past 100 years. This place doesn't close? Anaki!
Dylan!
What's up, dude?
I was born and raised here, in this canyon.
Back to the tough guy voice,
I
huh?
was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra.
Those bastards.
Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
No, not pig. Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
Bogenhagen! He sounds cheery.
So, was that goodbye?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon.
Oh, I mean,
the real question is,
yeah, but...
why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on.
Yeah, Barrett's got it.
Get that materia.
Sure.
As for me,
That'll do.
He's just gonna chill
I'm
here?
gonna steal some shot-eye, if you don't mind.
Right
Then
there?
We can see the sights.
I already did that, but... Pilgrimage. The next MSQ. Did he just... He just shut off? What happens if I try to poke him? He's actually asleep. Why here of all places? You're gonna get stepped on, dude.
Bruh.
I gotta admit, he's kind of cute to watch sleep.
Joys of giving. Generosity is a great virtue, one which the planet will reward in kind. We are not made lesser for it.
The joy of giving something to someone is its own reward.
Cycle. All that passes from us shall one day return. Those who
The secret to true happiness is bringing happiness to others, my friends. Trust me. True?
learn well the joys of giving. Generosity is a great virtue, one which the planet will reward.
Watching somebody else's face light up and smile after you've done something genuinely good for them with no expectation of reward is its own reward, and there is no greater reward. It is nice. I can spend days here, I think. I'm just getting so lost in it. Like, I don't want to leave. I just want to relax, lean back, and just not leave this place ever. Like, I think this is the end of my playthrough, guys. That's it. I'm just staying here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just sticking around, but like, seriously, I just feel so at home now.
Feel the energy all around you.
I think Red was pretty valid for what he said, too.
Singing through the veil to fill our lungs, and by extension, our very beings. As you will come to learn, the practice of mindful breathing can connect us with the ineffable wonders of the planet.
I got a little something else that can connect us with the wonders of the planet too, you know what I'm saying?
Feel the energy all around you. Ride the winds across our planet, singing through the veil
But I think we've done enough of that at the Life Springs. Oh, now we're supposed to run around and just do whatever. Well, I have a whole nother floor to explore. Dude, I thought we were done seeing everything. This place is huge. I love it. I love that Calm and Cosmo Canyon got a glow up in terms of size.
Our journey begins. The bonfire symbolizes the life on the planet. So it's
Every town got a glow up. Oh my god, the pop-in.
The cards may serve as a conduit for the very wisdom of the planet.
I'm sure they do. Ah, we can get a better view of the windmill here. So is that like
Attune yourself.
a giant
to the
tank
pulse of
there?
your
Is that like
breath.
where it stores its energy or
Is the
something?
planet's essence.
Oh, there's more than one tank. I was looking at the one on the right, the one by Cloud's hair. Wonder how it works.
Through Queen's blood, we
They're all over the
humans
place.
can commune with our great mother.
How so exactly? How do we commune with our great mother, the planet Gaia? By beating the shit out of each other with cards. I'd really like to know.
At our very core, we are connected to the planet in ways that defy description.
Red! You ran up the elevator.
at the dawn of life.
Watch her to be.
As newborn souls, freshly birthed by the planet.
Hold on a second.
Though the road ahead is
Hope it's not too late now.
not afraid.
Can you run into Yuffie if you go backwards?
I'm just as old.
Barrett went that way with Red. Yuffie said something about materia. I don't know if she went the same way too. I can't remember well enough. But since Tifa and Aerith said something about sightseeing, I don't know if going back can trigger some extra scenes or not.
Crazy to think these caves formed naturally.
I don't think so though.
Watch over.
Yeah, why would they let you like explore all this and then make you have to come back after that scene? I think they just expect us to move forward, yeah. And then more stuff will actually happen.
Look at these.
Side content or not, you know.
Feel the energy all around you.
The bonfire symbol.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. Much as I do love this place, I do want to move forward.
Lift your gaze to the heavens.
Menu. We got drinks. We found the bar. A non-hotel bar. The Starlit. It has the same name as the hotel bar. Hey, Barrett's here. Alright. Make a safety save in case I fuck up like I did with Red that one time and said something mean to him when I didn't mean to. Alright, what's up, Barrett? What you got?
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril, but if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it really is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes.
Yeah.
Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche.
Well, they want what's best for the planet, but I don't think they're willing to go through violent means like us to do that. It's a bit extreme.
Only wish we could have made it out here sooner.
Right? But listen, never rush to the destination, man. It's always about the journey, never the destination. Everything in its time.
Only wish we could have made it out here sooner.
All in due time, my friends. All in due time. Never rush to the finish line.
And so we have generations untold.
Unmistakable aroma.
Oh, Professor Gast. I hope you know that your legacy lives on. That your discoveries paved the way for our successes.
I'm sure he would be proud. I have mixed feelings about that guy. He's Aerith's father, but he also helped he also contributed a lot towards the you know, the application of Genova towards fucked up science experiments on people, including like creating the soldiers and stuff.
We have the planet to thank for these spirits too.
Like, he's Aerith's dad, and he seemed to be a great husband to her mom for a while there, but she's got blood on his hands too.
Born of one mother, with boundless love for her children, she serves as both cradle and crucible. Just as each of us is a part of the planet.
Like, everything Hojo does is based off of Gas research. To put it in better context. I mean, he stole his research to do the things that he does. The torch elevator. We can now use this, I'm guessing. They wanted us to come up here manually first, I guess. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, now we can use it. They didn't want us skipping that scene. That's why there was so-called maintenance. Yeah, the guy's not even here anymore. The dude who tells you, because he was standing in the elevator before. Also, the time moved forward a bit. I didn't even notice. Look, there was no sunlight in this spot before. The sun went down a little when we saw that scene, I guess. All right, ladies, we're going back up. Sure she will.
Since time immemorial, these sacred lands have been rich in spiritual energy.
That is the essence of life. To wander from place to place, huh? To understand the cycle that... Damn, I shouldn't have walked away.
Precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home.
In the original, she gets bored of this place because there's no materia, right?
My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home.
Nice new Chocobo theme song, I like it.
With the practice of mindful breathing, we can tap into the flow of the planet's spiritual energy and bring it into ourselves. First,
You are now breathing manually.
calming breath through the nose. Visualize the energy entering into your lungs. Feel it work its way through you to your fingertips and toes. Let it fill
I actually
your
felt a
body.
tingling in my fingertips and toes when he said that.
Breathe out, that the energy may return to the planet.
I love the effort they went to make the world feel alive.
The same way oxygen circulates through our body.
If we still our hearts and open our ears, all of us can attune ourselves to the planet and to the wisdom of her words. Let us focus once more.
I like the sound of the leaves rustling in the wind.
Is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others?
Very calming.
On deepening our own understanding. Which would you say?
I also like how the Cosmo Canyon theme music has changed
Since time
after the cutscene we saw. It's gotten to like a little quieter version, a more calm version now.
There was no distinction, no lines to separate us, and so long as we
Who among you has looked in?
With boundless love for her son, she serves as most
Okay, I'm just making sure we did check there too. God, I try to keep up with all the conversations we walk by, but it's hard. I don't have the patience to also like go back, or rather, to try to catch every single line. When there's too many people, especially, it's a bit much.
The River of Lights is one way we show our gratitude to the planet. Through it, we return her blessing of life.
Nice proper walk, Tifa.
Listening and learning has helped me realize what I'm meant to do in this world. I should be a force for good. Help folks out. Spread positive vibes. That's how I'll protect the planet. Like yesterday, I helped this poor old woman carry her groceries. And today, I took out the trash at the bar. I've been floating through my life without any purpose, but I finally found it. Planetology has made me a better me.
I'm glad it's helped you out, buddy. If it's genuinely making you happy, then you have found your calling, buddy. And I did just say,
The seminar is in progress.
helping bring other people joy and happiness is what brings you joy and happiness. Why is there a terrain action to hop forward? What the fuck?
The seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
Everything she
What
says
the
seems
hell?
so much clearer.
I think that must be bugged.
I know what you mean.
Planetology Assembly.
Blessings of the planet upon you. Disciples
And upon
of
you
her
as well.
teachings gather here to share their experiences. Through these seminars, we learn from one another and together enrich our lives. Participation in the seminars requires a special invitation from a mentor. Without one, I'm afraid you cannot join. Perhaps you might instead consider taking part in the River of Lights ceremony. I suspect you'd enjoy it.
Actually, that sounds fun. I don't need a sponsor for that then, because I'd like to do that. That sounds cool.
Blessings of the planet upon you. Our planetology seminars are open to Might I suggest observing the River of Light ceremony instead? You would be more than welcome to do so.
This sounds pretty cool. I don't know what that is, but just the name alone has my attention. The River of Lights. Like a light show with maybe torches. I expect it to be very colorful. I'm excited for this.
It's so great learning about planetology with everyone.
Who among you has looked in?
The universe of the soul. Taking it all in. Snaps, what's up, buddy? You got a new mission for us here?
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet?
Here we go. Praise. Praise be.
The beauty of this place is unreal. Pictures can't do it justice. Wonders such as these have to be experienced in person.
I agree.
want to believe I can capture this magic. I'm looking for spots with a spiritual feel, if you know any.
Cosmo Canyon scenic spot. What up? Oh, we've been there before too. We still can't even get him the Gongaga one because we can't access that fucking area.
Wonderful planet is always watching over us, ever keeping calamity at bay. If people everywhere resolve to not take her bounty for granted and offer up prayers of gratitude, no man, woman, or child would suffer.
Bit of a stretch. I think we'd have to do more than just offer up prayers. We'd have to actually make a concerted, practical effort to take care of the planet too. You can't just pray. Alright, let's go. That view though. Look, it got all quiet. You just see the wind now. It's dead silent. That's what I'm looking at. Oh no, this circle with this little trail here. It's down by the path of futility. I see. Getting a glimpse of the area that they won't let us look at yet. God, this game is so fucking awesome, man. When I replay this off stream, New Game Plus, I'm taking a hell of a lot more screenshots. Right now I don't want to take up stream time with lining up good shots, or trying to. I think we used up enough time on the piano minigame, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not stopping to do that, but I will stop to appreciate the view for a few seconds.
Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Why'd you tell me that?
Ah, not so fast. You see, this
Not
is where
allowed
we keep
here,
all
but
our
you're very
valuables.
trusting because you just told me that all your goods are here.
Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors
Surprise,
aren't allowed in
motherfucker.
here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Come on, dude, bullshit.
Damn, Cloud. Sounded like Jacob there for a second. Aerith, you're gonna have to pay for that. You knocked that shit over. That ain't coming out of my pocket. That's the bridge we came in on, huh? Yeah, it is. Big ass backpack and a telescope. They better let us see this place at night. I want to see the stars up in the sky. Well, that's a draw distance. The fact that the fans down there, they're still like spinning and everything. Like you can still see them moving, and there's still so much rich detail on things that are so far away from us. I'm not used to that. Guess I just haven't played a really massive open world game in a long time. I'm used to things popping in, you know, which they still do in this game. But like usually things that are far away, like, you know, those fans and stuff down there would be, they wouldn't be there. They would just pop out of existence and only pop back in once you were closer. This game does a good job of keeping really, really far away distant objects still loaded in the game and rendered and functioning. And that makes all the difference for making the world seem alive and massive. Like this looks like a JPEG, but you know that it's not because you see the things moving. Unlike in Remake, where, you know, you would see the skybox in certain areas, like the Midgard plate and a few other areas, was actually just a JPEG. I think the most obvious perpetrator was the after the plate collapse, when you start going up the plate and you look down at Sector 7, all destroyed. And it's so painfully obvious it's just a fucking static JPEG picture. Well, the devs definitely took that to heart and made sure that wouldn't be the case anymore. They're like, oh yeah? Well, look at this. 4 years later. They're like, check this out. And this is on PS5, man. If games were actually made for, like, the most high-end PCs, holy shit. You wouldn't be able to sell them to anyone because it would be unaffordable if everybody needed like a $5,000 to $10,000 PC or something just to play it. But it would be amazing. They would look amazing at least, but you wouldn't sell it to anyone, that's for sure. Now, if we lived in an age where there wasn't a price tag on gaming PCs though, this would be shit compared to what is actually technically possible. Makes me more optimistic for the future.
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
Oh yeah? Damn.
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
Bugenhagen's still floating on a giant green orb. It looks like a massive materia now.
Anything to fear. It is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world.
Outer
that
space?
Which disrupts the natural order. The other which may attempt to claim and consume the planet. And
Genova?
so I bid you, her children, to join hands and come together. For united, we shall never succumb to fear of celestial calamity.
Yeah, she basically just described Genova, whether she's aware of it or not. An alien life form coming to destroy and consume our planet.
If we've anything to fear,
An alien
it is
life
not
form of
our
unknown
fellow
origins.
Man, nor any creature big or small.
There's also a
with whom
shapeshifter.
we share
Genova.
our home.
No. Okay. There's two approaches here. A planetarium.
Oh,
Looks
these
amazing.
are the friends I was talking about.
Yeah. Bugenhagen!
Dylan! Thank you for looking after Nanaki.
You son of a
My
bitch.
name is Bugenhagen.
There we go.
I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
I remember.
40 what?
What? Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Veil and everyone in it.
This is young as Yuffie, basically.
Just more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
I forgot about
Speaking
that.
of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
They kept the story arc about his father, huh?
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
Look at him floating on that orb. Dude, my face just fell when he said his good-for-nothing father. I was like, instantly, like, I totally forgot about that. I've just been so enamored with everything else about Cosmo Canyon that I just went, oh, right. He doesn't know. Yeah. Forgot about that. Okay. I keep trying to auto-run. Too much F14. All these different renditions of this song. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional again.
A warm welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
We have Professor Gast to thank for a full half of the research materials archived here.
Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet. Nanaki never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. Oh,
okay.
They are essential to my studies of the planet.
I never thought you could become even more enchanting. And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear.
Why did it cut off? I don't know what happened there. It just cut off what he was saying. You can still see the text though.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
I never really knew how much of a soft spot I had for this place until now. I always knew it was my favorite place in FF7, but I'm actually slightly surprised at myself at how emotional I've kind of gotten seeing this place. It's a weird feeling that usually doesn't happen. Being caught off guard by my own feelings. Like, I didn't know this place was that special to me.
Working
I don't know what it
here
is.
an incredible honor.
I bet, man. It's like I didn't know I loved this place that much. That the nostalgia is really hitting me really hard right now. I don't feel like I've moved this slowly through any other segment of the game. Like any other town that we've been through and all that. Just something special and gentle about this place. What the fuck? How do you get up here? How'd they get up here?
A warm welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
Alright, I should probably be inspecting these as I move up, because I think maybe they're optional. Yeah, I think if I keep going, it might just, like, skip ahead or something. I'm afraid of that because I saw them move up. The fact that Bugenhagen and everybody else kind of just moved ahead like that.
That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see.
Recordometer? There he goes. I wasn't clicking them before because I thought it would move the story forward.
Whoa, whoa! Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
Did I? Is that what they're doing?
Holy shit!
That's what I'm gonna say next time I have a mess in my room and it just falls apart at the slightest touch. I'm gonna be like, it was a gravity experiment. Yeah, that's what it was.
Do bullshit.
What do we got here?
That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Hey, that's an interesting way to look at it. I can see that being a little derogatory towards the people. That's all perception, though. There's nothing inherently bad about dust. It's only when it congests
Don't you worry, my dear.
and
I'll find a way to bring out
becomes too high of a quantity, for lack of better phrasing. It's only in higher quantities and when it gets really congested that it becomes bad for you. That could also be an analogy for us people, huh?
While that may appear to be little more than a
Maybe.
glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
Don't you worry, my dear.
Our planet's memories. Yeah, that is materia in a nutshell. But I guess he also, like, I'm not sure if this is meant to be materia that's just like not as refined as like what he's holding over there. But yeah, they said materia holds the knowledge of the ancients, the wisdom of the ancients, because it essentially carries the memories of ancient people and other life forms that have come before.
We have Professor Gas to thank for a full half
Since
of
we're
the
all just
research
recycled life forms, we die, our spirit energy goes back to the planet, Eventually, new life sprouts from it, from that same spiritual energy.
Even more enchanting, and yet it's
We're
like
basically
you're
the same
singing to me
people,
of the planet's wisdom.
just recycled.
Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way
We
to
played
bring
OG
out the
FF7. I
full
said the.
depths of your beauty.
I said this too, but like, it's a metaphor for how it works in real life, in a scientific way, not a spiritual way. Our raw matter that composes us, the atoms that make up our bodies, just changes forms, changes elements, shapes. When we die and go back into the soil or whatever, new plant life is born from that. Herbivore eats it, carnivore eats herbivore. All that matter is just moving, changing places, changing shapes. But it's the same matter, just constantly moving. Moving around the planet, changing its shape over and over, being constantly recycled. When we drink water, we're drinking dinosaur piss. At the same time, that means we are dinosaurs, and we are their shit. We are the people that lived in ancient cave times, and the people who came after, and the ones who came before. Animals and plant life alike. When you look at the flow of atoms and raw matter across the planet and the universe, there really is no distinction between these things. It really is a practical, pragmatic statement to say that one is all and all is one. Not a spiritual notion. People like to see it that way, but it's actually very tangible and realistic and traceable scientifically. We are the planet as much as the planet is us, and the universe. We are the universe as much as the universe is us. There is no distinction. What was that quote I sort of paraphrased from Carl Sagan? It said a while back, we are star stuff contemplating the stars. Something like that. Like we're made of the same stuff that stars are made of, but we're sentient and contemplating the stars themselves. Our birthplace, so to speak. The things that gave life to us. And that are still out there now.
Do you recognize that little scamp?
Yes, I do.
I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
In his childhood. Even though he's kind of, sort of still there. More of a teenager, but still. Oh. Did it just turn off? Okay, yeah. So him and Yuffie are essentially the same age. Even though he's 48 years old. When it comes to like maturity and everything else. Oh, now I finally remembered what I wanted to say before I went on break. When I mentioned how his voice, the gimmick, the shtick with his voice being like that of a little kid's and he was hiding it or whatever by deepening it. To be honest, even before this game came out and before I saw them do that with this game, with Nanaki, thinking back in my head, I always did kind of picture him sort of growing younger as you get to Cosmo Canyon compared to what he's like before that. Like, this might be kind of weird or hard to explain, but I think some of you might understand what I'm trying to say here. When you first meet him in the Shinra building, at least for me, I pictured him with a deep voice. But once you get to Cosmo Canyon and you see the way he acts around Bugenhagen and his fellow like tribespeople here in Cosmo Canyon, my internal like voice that I had for him as a kid, like the way I pictured his voice as I read his lines as a kid when I played the OG FF7 was like, it was lighter. Like he seemed like he became younger. And I think it's just because his age, quote unquote, shows once you get to Cosmo Canyon. And like, because from that point onward for the rest of the game, he acts a lot more like younger and less of like the old wise man, you know what I mean? Whereas before Cosmo Canyon, he really does act like he's this old wise dog who really knows his shit. And then everything after Cosmo Canyon, he's just as lost and confused as the rest of us. In the original FF7 is what I'm talking about. So I think that's what the devs of this game were thinking too. Which again, a lot of them worked on the original game, so I think they wanted to kind of bring that to life and show that with the voice thing. Is the fact that that is kind of how it's meant to be interpreted. Like, it makes perfect sense why they did that with his voice. It fits with the way that they portrayed him in the original game. He comes across as old and wise at first. Then you realize he's a scared kid like the rest of us, who don't know what the fuck is going on.
Nanaki never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him.
I hope so too. What do we have here?
That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built.
Oh wow! How does it work?
Though I suspect it can't detect much now.
Okay. Which way do I go first? So I have that. Or the stairs. Make a save. When in doubt. I want to accidentally go the right way first. And then not be able to go back. Miss some shit, you know?
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
He gets it. See? Thank you. I really love when they do that. And hate when they do the opposite, where like, oh, you went the right way first, and then there's like, oh, well, too bad now. You missed all that other shit, and we're gonna push you forward now. This game, and even Remake, did an amazing job. It's one of the things I praised it for, even back then, 4 years ago, of letting you know this is the point of no return. Are you sure you want to move forward? That kind of thing. They don't always do it. It's not perfect, but most of the time, they do that pretty well, of letting you know that you're not gonna be able to come back.
That right
or that you're gonna miss something.
Is a type of a current generator. It
oh, the fan's outside.
The power of the wind to produce new air flows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
Here, in this area, yeah. Outside before we got here. I was doing all the intel gathering and side quest shit. This place is fucking massive, man. I'm so happy they did the planetarium justice. Just as much as the rest of Cosmo Canyon. Well, the planetarium was behind those doors, right? This is still the observatory. This is to actually look out into outer space. At the sky and everything.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past.
Yeah.
What they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired. Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
Interesting. Can't say I relate to that these days. Really, not that much, no. I've been focused way more on the future ever since I was about 18 years old. But I wonder if Like 17, more like. When I first really learned and got educated about where things were heading according to trend analysis of scientific data regarding things like climate change and global warming and other stuff like that. I've been more fixated on the future since then. But I wonder if previous me before that point, where I didn't know all that stuff, would agree with that statement. It's too far in my past for me to know what I would have thought and said back then, unfortunately, so I can't really answer that question. Not even really give much of an estimate. I don't know what I would have said if I'd heard that back then. Like whether it was true or not, I don't know. But I mean, like, I guess in a weird way that it's kind of fitting, because in a weird way that kind of proves my point that I don't really focus on the past too much. I really don't. I dwell more on the future. Dwell more in the future and in the present moment. But I find my thoughts naturally drifting towards the future, and focusing on the present takes more effort for me. Not like too much, but you know, I have to make like a conscious effort to focus on the present. Whereas if I let my mind just idle, like I go mentally AFK, I'll go into the future, not the past.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
I like how time just moved forward, because suddenly we got sunlight hitting this, and there was no sunlight coming to... Jesus, fuck. My eyes just... I'm blind! The sun just moved suddenly when I observed that. And I pushed triangle there. It was like this, and then I...
connects us, one and all, for everything exists through her.
Yeah, I think it's just a little different for everybody. I think some people like to dwell in the past a lot more, others in the future, and then still others in the present, you know? Some people just naturally gravitate towards one of those three, sometimes more than one. Everyone's a little different, I think. Because yeah, what he said definitely doesn't feel like it describes me. I don't dwell in the past, I dwell in the future. But every now and then, you know? Every now and then, I get hit with something like this. That gives me a nostalgic... an injection of nostalgia. And I do yearn for the past like everybody else, even if only for a little bit. Just because I dwell on the future most of the time, doesn't mean I don't look back sometimes. Especially when playing the remake of a game that you grew up with. How could I not, right? Nostalgia hits hard, man. It hits, and it hits hard. Perhaps that's the deeper metaphor they're going for there, huh? With what he said about how we dwell in the past. This obsession that a lot of us have with remakes these days.
The lights we observe here.
And that it's been that way for a while.
From the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past. What they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired. Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
Because it's not just video games, like... Yeah, there's a bunch of video games from the 90s and 2000s that have gotten like remakes, but there's also a lot of movies. Like movies and other media doing the same thing. If they're not making a movie based on a book, they're making a movie based on an older movie. The same thing. Yeah, maybe he's right. Maybe most people really do just dwell on the past a lot. We just can't help it. Those of us who dwell in the future are kind of an exception to the rule. Even the way I approach these games, these remakes, I can't help but just treat them as a brand new experience almost. While at the same time, of course, still appreciating the callbacks and references to the original game, its source material. Sure. But at the same time, it still feels like a fresh new experience. You can hear a low rumble coming from somewhere. And like, even if it was a brand new game and not a remake, I would still enjoy it just as much as I'm enjoying it now, I think. The nostalgia factor wouldn't be there, but I would still be able to recognize this as a very high quality game. I feel like that's what's going to happen when I play FF16. I've never played that, and that's obviously not a remake of anything. I feel like I'll probably be pleasantly surprised at how much I might end up liking it. Because I'm actually expecting to kind of just be neutral to it. For various reasons that I won't go into now, as I've already ranted and rambled about that. And we gotta move forward, but I'm half expecting to be pleasantly surprised and actually be like, you know, FF16 is pretty fucking awesome after I play it. But we'll see.
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
It did sound like that, yeah.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Well, she was inside of one.
We saw them with our own eyes. Two, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true.
What?
However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
What the hell?
Excuse me?
You bastard! You son of a bitch! Yes, that would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
Motherfuckers calling us liars.
You suck!
I wonder why, though. Why is he so absolutely sure that we're making shit up, even though even Shinra was trying to capture the weapons? Like, we're not all hallucinating the weapons, are we? Like, everybody at Shinra, us, like, this old fool going on about. Maybe he's in denial.
To you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado,
here we go. Can't wait to see how magnificent and beautiful and amazing this looks.
Wow.
This is only the beginning.
A shooting star.
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life.
The black hole segment.
Behold, the planet we call home.
Cyclical nature of life.
Soil, so teeming with life that mankind was born.
That's what I was talking about earlier, yeah. Here we go.
And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream.
The way we relate.
An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted,
Again, there's no planet B.
of course, these
Not
are
right
the
now, anyway.
basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
I mean, yeah, I would think we could all go. That was such a nice and beautiful recreation of that scene. The new graphics and sound effects, it's really nice to finally see it like that. And it stuck to the original script quite a lot. Like, that was very true to the original right there. The way he explained the cycle of life and everything.
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things?
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, man.
Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar
That
would
fucking
provide
snap.
a more agreeable
Why are you asking me? Freak the fuck out, dude. Why are you asking me that? It's too bad he doesn't have his signature Santa Claus laugh anymore. Ho ho ho. I'm not pissed. I'm infuriated. This is I can't remember the words, but like, it just reminds me of a fucking scene from that movie Anger Management. It's an Adam Sandler movie, so I don't blame anybody who maybe chose to pass it, but I mean, it had, what's his name again? Jack Nicholson? Is that the right guy I'm thinking of? The name anyway, I know what his face looks like. But yeah, I'm just like, Okay, so I'm guessing we have to go... Did I go the wrong way? I think I did. I exited the room the wrong direction? Oh no, I didn't. I guess we just have to go upstairs then. Alright. Or downstairs. We'll find out in a minute. No, it's back down, yeah. Why are you asking me that? That was insane, dude. That really
was my explanation
okay.
of planetology not to your
I did not expect that at all.
I would provide a more agreeable experience.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Damn, dude, these beautiful views. It should be a crime to give someone so much wanderlust. Like, I legit just want to hit the road, like right now. Go see some beautiful sights like this. But alas, too expensive at the moment. We'll have to just settle for now for exploring virtual cyberspace worlds. Virtual worlds in cyberspace.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Oh shit! Discovery, parting gift. Follow the assistant to the storeroom. Hell yeah.
Come on in.
Does this mean we're already leaving soon though? That makes me kind of sad. Observatory treasury. Red's parents? Maybe? There's a glare on the photo, so I can't really get a good look, but I think it is. Five movable medals. Little chocobo. Thingamabob. $5,000 gil. Better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil. The thing they said about stars and the light they produce is true too. Stars are so far away that even in light years, a lot of the ones we see don't even exist anymore. Or maybe are in a different spot, completely different spot. A lot of the stars we see at night, it's just light that they sent out, or that emitted out from them a very, 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 very long time ago. And it's barely reaching our eyes, even though the star is long gone. I'd heard that phrase pretty recently. The whole, when you look at the stars in the sky at night, you're looking into the past. Similar to what that guy said up there. And yeah, it's true. Maybe we dwell on the past because it's less scary than the future. Because the future is not yet written, so it's unpredictable. Which Aerith says that at the end of Remake, right? Future's a blank page, it's not yet written, yada yada. Yeah, maybe that's why we dwell so much on the past, most of us. The uncertainty of the future just scares us too much. Cool, we got a crystal megaphone, alright. And a bunch of other little goodies, I guess. Just gonna do a once over because I think that's everything. Yeah. That looks like everything. Taking such good care of Nanaki. Oh my god, that's so cute! This is why I did a, you know, I wanted to do another pass through before I left. You can't always see everything your first time through. You'll miss shit. Like, you just... Because I was looking down most of the time. Now I'm looking up. Yeah. That's also what makes it a little overwhelming and is why it's nice to take frequent breaks. Like, for this game in particular, but just I think the first playthrough of any game that like... Of any game, really, but especially when you want to really take your time with like this, which is what I've been doing. So frequent breaks not only help my ass, my tailbone, but they also allow me time to really process everything. And appreciate it way more. And even so, it's still gonna take multiple playthroughs, like any other game that I've played, for me to really like catch and observe and appreciate everything else in it. But there's something special about that first time playthrough where you never want to rush it. Hey, it's you.
Right this way.
Okay. Where the fuck am I now? Was that a shortcut down? I guess it was. This leads back up, right? The way we already went. To get to the observatory the first time? Yeah. Oh, hold on, let me check. Did I miss anything else just by going through the storeroom? Aside from this beautiful sunset? Holy shit, I wish I had time to take pictures. Okay, now. Look at that shit, dude. But I know I can just reload an old save off stream and take plenty of pictures there, so let's keep going. I gotta go to bed soon, so I want to like wrap up whatever we're doing here.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
Oh, you can even see the remnant wave towers better too. I'm guessing the seminar is back to that one guy, right? Who was saying that about the River of Lights thing.
Put your faith in our great mother.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice. This village is lame. And don't get me started
Yeah, that was her reaction in the original game too, so that stayed.
With the sound of their own voice.
She didn't like this place in the OG game either. Same reasons too. Sort of. There's no materia here. Fuck this.
Look at this. They're holding some festival today called the River of Lights. Thinking it could be worth checking out.
No shit, man.
Look at this. They're holding some festival today called the River of Lights.
It is to
Thinking it
understand
could
the
be worth.
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
That's what I'm here for, sir. Kate says still asleep somewhere. Yeah.
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward into the...
The River of Lights is one with
So many seminars.
A seminar is in progress.
I've always been on the bigger side, but I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old...
Blessings of the planet upon you. Fellow Bugenhagen sent word that you might be joining us. You are more than welcome to do so.
That's it.
Please continue on into the assembly. Please continue on into the assembly.
That extra hint?
Blessings of the planet upon you. Fellow Bugenhagen sent word that you might be joining us.
My
You are
compassion
more
and
than
intellect,
welcome to do so.
I'll give it right back. No way is that a waste. It's just the opposite.
Indeed it is. Thank you for sharing.
Blessings of the planet be upon you.
Now, would anyone else like...
Oh shit. This is why we make saves. But I'll let it play. I'll let the scene play out. Fuck it. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe we didn't miss too much. But see, it's not perfect. There are times where it's like you missed some shit because you moved too fast and the game didn't warn you.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in.
It was beautiful
Feelings
too,
of
yeah.
kindness washed over me. Long forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing Planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you.
So true.
On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
Poor Tifa. Kind of fell apart there. Hope she's not too hard on herself about it though. Here, let me... We've made a lot of saves. I'll make one here. And then reload the previous one. And we can hear, whatever that guy said.
Tell me,
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. Follow me if you would.
To others, or to
Oh, is that
focus on
Red's voice
deepening
actor?
our own understanding? Which would you say is a more
I think it's the same guy.
Ask you this, who among you has looked inward into
The seminar is in progress.
I've always been on the bigger side, but I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him, a big kid like me was using twice as much spiritual energy as other folks, and I was a burden on the planet. But
Fat shaming.
he was wrong.
Horrible.
That extra energy I received from the planet, it was a blessing. And after imbuing it with my compassion and intellect, I'll give it right back. No way is that a waste.
There you go.
It's just the opposite.
Indeed it is. Thank you for sharing.
blessings of the planet be upon you.
Now, would anyone else like to share their story with the group?
So, my parents are no longer with us here.
That guy's
is,
dad was fat
but
shaming him,
I
basically.
believe they're still out there, on another planet. I've been reading a bunch of theories about this alternate world in the hope of going there someday. And over the course of my studies, I stumbled across a fascinating theory. It addressed the issue of what the life stream is, arguing that spiritual energy is actually a manifestation of our knowledge and memories. Like I said, it's a fascinating theory, but it's incomplete. What about our hopes and dreams? We remember those, don't we? So what if spiritual energy doesn't distinguish between our real, lived memories and the unrealized desires buried deep in our hearts? What if coming into contact with that energy allowed us to peer through the looking glass, so to speak? It's just an idea, but I hope to find the truth someday.
Well, isn't that splendid?
Blessings of the planet be upon you.
And may the bounty...
I can't help but think about the alternate reality with Zach, with everything she just said. Let's keep listening, but that's in my mind
the
now.
planet's knowledge be with you forevermore. Now then, would anyone else like to share their story? Don't be shy. Every contribution is welcome.
There we go. We saw it there. Now we saw what we missed. And then Tifa volunteered at that point.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share.
Wonder why he picked her out. Alright, cool. I'll just reload the other save. Even though it's pretty much just right here. Alright, let's go see this River of Lights thing. And then,
meditation has really
I think
helped me
that'll
to
wrap it up for tonight.
All the time I've spent here?
listen.
Dum, 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 dum.
Through the practice of mindful breathing, we can tap into the flow of the
Is that a materia I missed down there? Oh no, that's the one of the Remna Wave towers, I bet. That'll take us straight there. I want to see if Kate Sith is still in this spot over here. I doubt it.
Feel the energy all around you.
He plopped down right there and he's gone. Okay, yeah, he's probably down there waiting for us. He took his little nap. His cat nap. This ought to be something pleasant to look at before bed. Here we go. Get all cozy. Get your blankets and pillows, everyone. Cosmo Canyon Torch, the River of Lights. There he is. This is amazing. I'm so glad they're gonna let us see this place at night. Aerith is MSQ. Got it. Everyone else is optional. Evidently. Alright, let's go right to left. Start with Yuffie. And then, yeah.
When you die, you return to the planet? Psst, that has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Why do you think that?
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
We must live in harmony with our great mother, for the planet is an extension of us.
I wonder what she would think of as proof.
How much longer are they gonna be doing this? How much longer are they gonna be doing this?
I'm glad chemistry gives us proof in real life. For this universe, though, how would we prove it to Yuffie?
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
I'll end in here. Don't give me that bullshit, Jesus.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Take your time, man.
Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Take your time, buddy.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
Well, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Not nothing, that's for damn sure. At the same time, though, I don't know if fighting's the answer anymore. Maybe it's time for some good old-fashioned introspection.
Yeah, you never know, dude.
Planetology, Avalanche, Marlene, and me. I don't know.
This is actually very pleasant to look at right before bed. No memes.
The planet's trying to tell me something. What? Planetology, Avalanche.
And who were we to quench such noble?
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Well, actually, you did good, honestly.
You did good. Can't help it if they suck at listening. I got what you were saying.
You were
I
being
kinda wanted
honest.
everyone to get it, though.
To hell with everyone.
Great advice. Thanks.
Like, the important thing that I would have wanted to say is that you were honest. I think Cloud kind of did just say that in his own way. The whole to hell with everyone, if they get it, yada yada. Yeah, like, the important thing was that you were honest about your experience. If they choose to believe you or not, or if they take it the wrong way. Not entirely without sympathy or compassion, but it kind of is on them. Like, you meant well. I think it came across that way too. With the way she spoke. Like, she wasn't being aggressive. She was bearing... like, her tone of voice and everything. I think, yeah, it all came from the right place.
I think I'm gonna stay out here a little longer. Look at those stars.
Right?
I think I'm gonna stay out here.
I really want to see it
longer.
pitch black, though. Like, that is very nice. But I want to see, like... I want to really see the stars. Also, I think I missed Kate Sith. But again, he doesn't have a... yeah, there's no relationship thing with him.
I can't wait to see what they've got planned.
See what it says.
Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the universe. Fatalist idiots. Spend my whole life trying to prove them wrong. Sitting here, looking up at the sky. You can't help feeling pretty minuscule.
Well, we're small, but we're big at the same time, you know? We're the consciousness of the universe, like every life form is.
Man, I can't wait. I'm warming to it.
See?
Like a grain of sand on the beach that is the universe.
We're tiny, but we're also part of the universe's brain.
Man, I can't wait to see what they've
Little
got
nodes
planned.
lighten up like synapses in our own individual brains, you know? Aerith, what about you? What's up? I wonder why she got to do the honors. They didn't even say anything. They just... just sent her. They're like, here you go.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients.
Just comes out and tells
Or,
everybody.
To be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to Earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
Is she starting to doubt herself too now? Like Tifa was earlier? Like, why am I saying all this? You okay? Treasure.
It's okay.
Yeah. Go for it. You got this, girl. Come on.
So my blood's been a curse, but it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life, friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
I've seen something like this before. I can't remember where, but it is beautiful. Little hot air balloons. Teeny tiny hot air balloons. Oh my god. They're changing colors.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
It looks like the live stream blowing up into the sky.
Pretty sappy, huh?
You were fine. Just like Tifa, you were honest.
Meant every word, though.
That's all that matters. You poured your heart and soul out there for everyone to see. Can never go wrong doing that.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an
that almost happened to me?
overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity. They have yet to be fulfilled.
Yeah, I get that.
By dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet.
I get it.
Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
Hey, I'm a streamer, dude. I'll call him the kettle black over here. Like I can't criticize. I mean, that's pretty much what I spend all day doing.
I'm glad to know that
It's just blathering my thoughts.
to keep her company.
Today's
That's what all of us streamers do.
the will of the planet. May you cherish it always.
Where the hell is this? Oh, it's down the path of futility. Yeah, past the Great Torch and everything else, yeah. The Key Vault. The sealed door.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
That's a hell of a seal this time around.
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes. And by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word.
Perfect stopping point. This is exactly what I wanted. In my head, I was like, hopefully they'll give us like a well-defined stopping point before we, you know, go on to whatever's gonna happen next in the story. While we were watching Aerith's speech and all that, I was like, I hope this is it. Like, I'll be honest, when the things went up into the air, I was like, please don't let it go to like the direction of like Shinra suddenly attacks us and all hell breaks loose. I was like, don't let it, because this is too beautiful of a moment, you know? Thankfully, it did not go that way. And then when he said, follow us, and he started, you know, I was like, oh, here we go. It's the whole Gi thing, and yeah, here we are. But I'm happy that he didn't open the door and that we went in before asking, like, are you ready to go? He asked us before opening the door, because that makes us the perfect spot to just stop and then pick it up tomorrow. So, no, not yet. Ready or not, the MSQ. I guess because, you know, you probably can't leave. It said party selection was unlocked, but it did not say fast travel was available again, so we're probably trapped here until we finish this. Which is fine, you know, they want to fuck with the flow of the story, and also running around out here at night, this dark, would probably be kind of hard. We don't have a car with fancy headlights or anything, so we left our buggy behind back in Gongaga, sadly. We didn't really get to keep it that long, you know? Kind of sad. There we go. Perfect stopping point. Well, now we know what we're doing tomorrow. Clear as day. We're going into the Gi Cave, the sealed door, so that Red 13 can undergo his trial. Totally not to uncover the truth about his parents. But hey, who knows, right? The thing with Dyne mostly played out the same, but there were some minor differences. We'll see what happens this time around with Red 13's story. That'll be next time, like I said. For now, that's all for me, folks. As always, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate the support. And, you know, I hope you've all enjoyed this as much as I have. Cosmo Canyon's a hell of a trip. I love every second of that, and we're not even done yet. We still gotta do this. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's stream for the same reason. But, yeah, it leaves you with a lot to think about, and, you know, looking inside of yourself, that kind of thing, introspection. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful part of the game. I love it. But yeah, thank you very much for the support. As always, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Don't die. And remember, we really do not have a planet B. It's the only one we have. At least at the time of this recording, the only planet we have is the, you know, good old Earth that we're on right now. But we gotta take care of it. It's our home. There is no planet B for now. So, I mean, even if there was, though, I'd hate to just like abandon the previous one, you know. But yeah, we gotta take care of the one we got and help it not die, you know. The same thing I keep telling all of you fine folks every time I end my stream. Don't die. You don't die, we help our planet not die. Maybe we can help our whole universe not die. Maybe. Dare to dream, right? Take it easy, everybody. Have a good night.
Whew.
Dylan! Son of a bitch.